When you have an epiphany, it absolutely shatters all illusions. It breaks through all clouds. It really lets the light in. And what that light does, and it's your light, it's the light of the I Am, is that it illuminates the inner landscape, the reality of your heart, of your mind, of your true mind, of your deepest sense of being, as a connected, as a worthy, as a creator of your life, of this present moment. Epiphany is always something to celebrate. Epiphany is always something that is going to further the advancement and the evolution of our desires, of our yearnings. And what it also teaches us is that the fulfillment of the desire, of the yearning, is within the desire and the yearning itself. It's actually holding it all together. And so Epiphany simplifies everything. It allows you to really come back to the present moment in all of its depth, in all of its promise and its potential. And when I say it's yours. It's the potential and the power and the promise of what you are, what I am, the I am. And so, yeah, Epiphany is such a beautiful theme. It is such a beautiful aspect of our adventure of consciousness. And as it's described in the opus of the Gene Keys, which is a beautiful map of the 64 archetypes of consciousness, there's also a system behind it, and yet the map itself, the spectrum of consciousness, is sufficient to get a sense, because it's actually of yourself, of the I Am. And so in the 43rd Gene Key, Epiphany is really the highest and the deepest and the purest expression of that flavor of consciousness. And at the constricted level, it's called deafness, because it's closed and it cannot hear the music that it's making and that it's surrounded by. And therefore, dissonance and complication is going to ensue when we operate at that level. And what that level teaches us, because it's all part of our human adventure, the ego is like, what is it doing now? It's like, oh my God. So what this teaches us is when we notice, when we become aware of our own deafness, then we are automatically tuning back in to what is true, to what is real, and what is true and what is real can be described, even though it's beyond words, because it has no name, even though we give it one. But some of the attributes that we can describe this universal intelligence, this divine consciousness, this boundless being, the I Am, is truth, goodness, and beauty. Those are really three words that because we use words, right? At this level of our evolution, we use words. And so what the deafness that we become aware of allows us to hear the greater harmony that we were cutting ourselves off from, and that was complicating our lives. And so when we become aware of it, it's like there's a sudden insight, and this insight is like a flash of light, and it reveals the intrinsic simplicity that the ego was hiding, and to have that be revealed is a gift. So don't diss on the lower frequencies and the shadow states. They're actually moments of our experience that enable us to untangle and deepen our experience of love through that particular lens of ignorance, of fear, if you like. And so we have deafness and complexity, and then we have the simplicity of insight, and then we have the epiphany, which is the quintessence, which is the core of the core, the heart of the heart, the exponential love and blessing of this movement of what we call consciousness, which is the I, which is right here. So you know it. You are right here. And if you're hearing this, it's because you're here. And that is like the best news in the world, because what more can we desire than to actually be here? Because from here, our being, our presence, everything is possible. Everything is within our purview of being aware and conscious and remembering our true nature. And that the apparently outer world is a reflection of our inner life. And so, hi there. This is a reflection of what's going on inside of you. You know, I know it's coming through the internet and it's not necessarily apparently natural, but it is. Nothing is separate from nature. However, distorted and algorithmic, the algorithms, what they do, they're part of nature too. And the truth cannot be thwarted, cannot be prevented. The truth is everywhere. And that's the point for today. To just remind us of that and cheer us on, and welcome the epiphanies. And you are the epiphany. It's the I am. And thank you so much for your beautiful attention. And see you later.